What is up, everybody? It's Wick here, and I'm back at it again. I'm out thrifting, currently in a Goodwill looking for some treasure, and I got this backpack, this Jan Sports Trans backpack, $7.99. You know, I looked it up. Actually, some money to be made. I didn't end up buying it, though, because it had some wear on the bottom, and I'd have to mark it cheaper than what they normally sell for, so just kind of left it there for that. Over here, I'm looking at the jackets that Goodwill has pulled and put with their Halloween stuff. They do this every year around here, and they price up the jackets to like 15-20 bucks that they consider Halloween. They put the orange tag on there, which means they're Halloween and means you cannot return them. So not only are you paying like double or triple the price for a jacket, you can't return it. I hate when they do that kind of stuff. Just, you know, people notice that stuff and it just gives them a bad image, in my opinion. So same with the shoes they put over there. Like, oh, these shoes look like they could go with a costume. This price on 20 bucks. But we still found some stuff over here at Goodwill. I got this tote of train stuff, which I actually ended up selling quite quickly. I did auctions on a lot of the stuff, and it went for more than I estimated in this video. So that was good. Pick up. I also got the blender in there, which is a nice one, and they only had that price $10. So I say it all the time, even though you see high prices at these thrift stores, there's always something that's going to pop up it's going to be worth it to you. Over here, some of the Halloween stuff they have out. I got these Lemax Villages. These aren't Halloween, but they're Christmas. Some of these can be worth big money, especially the Halloween ones. Some of them had broken pieces. You know, I took them out and checked. They were $12.99. They're priced a little high, but the ones I picked, I think I can make some money on, so I went ahead and grabbed those. We got some craft stuff as usual. No cool Halloween finds this year, though. Like, really cool vintage stuff. But as I mentioned in the last video where I found some amazing stuff, the next 2 weeks, I just found like so much good stuff, about $6,000 in profits, best finds of the year. So make sure you're subscribed so you can catch all that stuff coming up. Here is a turntable at this Goodwill, 10 bucks, but it's kind of rough. I don't remember the details about it, but I ended up not buying it. Just too bad of shape, not big money or anything like that. Gotta always check the needles on those because it does matter. Sewing machine, 50 bucks. Not a good one. Got some electronics here. Air fryers. Goodwill. I don't know why every air fryer I see in Goodwill's price like 50 bucks. I mean, air fryers are only like 40, 50 bucks now. So, I don't know. Get with the times. They're not worth that much, even new. And I don't think I found any electronics here. Over in the video games, I see some interesting video game stuff. There was even I think it was Mario for Switch I ended up finding, but you know what? All those were just the case. Somebody had stole the games or they just weren't in there. So, I knew that before even opening them. I'm like, oh, good games at Goodwill. No way they're in there. Just happens so often. So, the toy section in this Goodwill. Check in. There's some dolls. There's a baseball glove. Not anything special. And what else do we have here? Up here, I see something that's got my attention. These drop mix games. And I remember these from a few years ago. They were new, about $90. I remember they had one of them priced $13. The other were priced $5.99. One of the ones priced $5.99. All the cards were new and sealed in there. So I picked up a couple of them. There's going to be some money, but also curious about how the game plays. Me and my friends were at one point at this Goodwill. I guess we're still in the same Goodwill. I'm just checking out this aisle. See if I can spot something. All these different colored pots and pans. I always like to check. Try to see if there are any really good brands. And I've found a few over the years, so it's worth checking. I've probably missed those more often than not, especially at yard sales where I don't focus on that kind of stuff as much. I'm just going to garage sale real quick. And now we are in a new Goodwill. And there's some good electronics here. Well, a good amount of electronics, I should say. Here is some new vintage headphones that are crumbling apart inside the foam. Of course, you know, if they were Sony new like that, I think I've sold a pair, just basic ones, for like 40 bucks, Sony. And you see in this cart, when I came in, they were putting out stuff, and this was on there. Just a Magnavox combo unit. It was only $4.99, no remote. I did test it when I got home. It works. So going to be some great profit in that, of course. Usually around, well, probably about 100 bucks. It's only paid $4.99 for it. Yeah, little chopper food processors. Some of those vintage ones are good. They gotta be in good condition, good model. I part them out too from time to time. It really is just the model and my mood. If I want to do that, just how much stuff I'm finding. And I decided to pass on that one. Over here in the toys, I see this Yahtzee Junior Disney game. A lot of these I sell on Amazon. In the end, I can usually make about $10. They're easy to count, so a lot of times I grab them. I grab that one. Here's another drop mix game at this Goodwill. And I'm like, wow, something going on here. $12.99. I think it was Five Below, the store must have donated them, because I saw a couple tags on there. And it's donated to all the Goodwills in the area or something like that. Usually when you see multiple items, because I've never saw those in the wild before. Here's a little tape player. Some of these are good. That one was kind of beat up, not good. There's a Toy Story one I didn't buy. I kind of regret it. It was in very bad condition when I saw it at a garage sale. I bought the cassettes and made great money. That was, beside it. But yeah, it was just not in great shape, and still in good condition. This sale for 100, so maybe I still could have got 50. There was another little cassette player there. I got like 20 of those in totes. I went to a garage sale a few years ago, and they just had a bunch of them for $1. They're not big money, and I don't want to buy any more until I get those listed. Stuff just ended up in the death pile, ended up in the tote, ended up in storage. It just happens when you're buying a lot of stuff. Eventually, that tote will be opened. I'll sell that stuff. I'll make money. Kind of looking forward to garage sale season dying down. It's just so busy that it's hard to list very consistently. I still list. I still sell a lot of stuff. I'm still making great money, so don't think I don't list. It's just that I'm finding a lot of stuff. A lot of good deals happening. You see the shoes in the cart too. I found a really good pair of Nike there. It's kind of rare, and already sold those. So they sold quick, even with all the sock fuzz that was in them. And just kind of checking this junk here for stuff, and didn't end up picking up anything else. At this Goodwill, I see this Scream mask, and it's one of the bleeding ones. $24.99. That's too much. As I've mentioned in videos, some of the vintage rare Scream mask can sell for over $1,000. Not even joking. That one sells for about 50-ish. I think it was missing something, if I remember right. I'm back looking at it again because I'm like, I was excited at first. I'm like, ooh, a Scream mask. This one looks pretty good. Of course, ghost face spoof. Not technically Scream. And a lot of Christmas stuff still on the shelf over here, and didn't remove it for the Halloween, so didn't find anything there. Here at this Goodwill, I picked these up. Again, I've mentioned them before. I sell them on Amazon for pretty good profits, depending on how many people are currently selling them. Yeah, I didn't pay much for that one, so not a bad pickup. It's a newer model, which is good. And I'm just checking to see if there's anything else. Got a camera here. It's not a good model. I know that much. I've seen cameras like that so many times. Here is a decent, I forget the brand of this now. I thought it was going to be good, but then I saw the price. Seems like it was like $70 or $80, and it's just like, yeah, I don't want to mess with that. I've sold decent stuff. Even, price that high that I found at Goodwill is just very rare for me to want to spend that much money on electronic at Goodwill unless I'm selling it for $300 or more. Good thing about Goodwill, at least mine, you can return the electronics. So if you're paying that much for them and they don't work right, you can get your money back. Just kind of looking at the games, looking for the sealed stuff, the rare stuff. A lot of games here. I did not catch anything. As always, let me know in the comments if you see something I may have missed. I do not see anything. I see what is that, a snail thing? Snail toy? Bags at Goodwill. I like looking through them. You never know what you're going to find. It's good to have tons of knowledge because it can be one little toy in those bags. It can be worth $100. And, if you're familiar with that stuff, you spot it. You'd be surprised how often you spot something after you learn about it. Just kind of, your eyes, your brain, it all connects. And you start seeing this stuff in the wild. At this Goodwill, little boombox, RCA, you don't want to mess with it. But this vintage GE, I think it's GE, toaster oven. Pretty good at that price. I think it was, what, $6.99? $5.99? And, yeah, it's worth like $50. So some of that vintage stuff is worth picking up. And there's another one of those jar openers like I just picked up. Older model down there, if you're wondering why I didn't pick that one up. Higher priced, worse condition. That kind of stuff matters when you're selling on Amazon, at least the condition anyway. VHS Rewinder. Again, on Amazon, I sell those $35 to $45 depending on the model. So yeah, for $3, I'll give it a shot, pick it up. After fees and everything, of course, a little bit higher on Amazon. So, I still make some money on that stuff though. I'm just kind of checking, see if there's anything else. Got a basic DVD player up there for $24.99. Yeah, electronics at this particular Goodwill are never worth picking up. Toys now, just checking this last Goodwill, the toys, to see if I can find anything. And hey, here's a model, snap tight, sealed, $3.99. Check mark, check mark, check mark. It all seems good. I look it up. Looks like I can sell it maybe for $20, $25. So I pick it up. And yeah, I like finding the sealed stuff, even if it's not that valuable. Some train stuff here. Don't know a lot about the actual, train stuff, to be honest. I learned a lot though buying the stuff I found today. That's for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna keep learning about that. Here's some sealed Tonka stuff. I looked them up. Not really worth picking up at $2.99, but I did find a lot of stuff that was worth picking up. Let me show you. Let's jump into this haul. I got some good stuff. We'll start with the train stuff here. I ended up paying $25 for this tote. Had a bunch of railroad, like little town houses, stuff like that. A lot of stuff in the bottom also. So I didn't know what this stuff was going to be worth. I know some of it can be pretty good money. I figure I'm definitely going to double my money on this. But in the end, I think I'm going to make probably around $100. Some of these are pretty good. There is some from Denmark, which was selling like $20 by themselves. Some of them lotting together. I'm going to be able to sell 3 or 4 of them for $20, $25 plus shipping. There's a few other pieces in there like little control boards and stuff like that. But also up here, there is some more stuff. This was in here. This hasn't even been put together yet. I think that was about $20. And you still got all the boxes and stuff for this. Or these train cities. A lot of stickers. There's one box, I think it was this one. It's just filled with all kinds of old stickers and decals for this kind of stuff. Paperwork is like a Ford sticker in there. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe this isn't the one. No, they were in this envelope. Just a lot of cool stuff. A lot of those decals, $15, $20 there. Then we have some marijuana and cocaine that was in there. That's going to really make me a lot of money. Actually, it's snow, but you know what? These are new and they sell for about $12 plus shipping a piece. I'll probably lot all 3 together for $30 plus shipping. Somebody will buy it. I didn't even look up this turf. I don't even know if it's good. It kind of looks maybe worn down. I don't know. Probably not worth a whole lot by itself though. So yeah, in all this train stuff, I should be able to make $100 in the end. So here is a stack of games and all kinds of weird things. Here's some Magnetiles Glow. I saw these and I decided, hey, you know what? Oh, I paid $4.99 for those. Jeez. I think I could sell these for like $20, something like that, 20 plus shipping on eBay. So I went ahead and picked them up. They're all in there. I counted them. You got this brand new sealed snap tight Camaro concept car. It looked like that was probably about $20 also. I paid $3.99 for that. Got the Thomas the Tank Engine tracks. I recently sold some tracks like this. A smaller box I ended up getting, I think, 30 bucks for. I did not count these. They were taped up pretty good. I just decided to buy them. I can return them if they're missing pieces. But even if they are missing a couple pieces, I can probably still make a little bit of money. So I don't know what I'll do, but if it's complete, I should be able to sell it for about 20 plus shipping as well. Then below it, I got this Yahtzee Junior Disney Princess game. I've sold these before. I looked it up. It looked like the rank was 78,000, but when I went to take the screenshot for this video, it was like 780,000. I'm like, oh, I read that wrong. But still, at around Christmas time, I should be able to price this $20 and it will move. I just sold some other Yahtzee Junior games I sent into Amazon, so they do move at about $20 a piece, and they're very easy to count. And then for $7.99, I picked up this Simpsons Scenic game. Seems like I've sold these before. They're not big money right now. Again, Christmas is coming up. I should be able to sell this for $30, no problem. Also, I got this 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle down here. This one was listed as pre-owned for $45 on Amazon, so I'm going to come in about $40. Again, it should sell around Christmas time for about $40. It seemed pretty popular as well. And then below it, I picked up these drop mix. Now, I ended up seeing 4 of these while I was out. 2 of them were $12.99. I left them 2 different Goodwills. One of these was $5.99. The other didn't have a price, so I took it up there assuming, you know, if this one was $5.99, I get this one for $5.99. I did. The one that wasn't priced, though, all the cards inside are still sealed. What I'm seeing now, which is interesting, is Five Below had these for $10. These things, I remember when they came out, me and my friends was going to get them and try them out. Some sort of musical game, I think it was. And they were like $90, so apparently it did not catch on. You know, they're not big money in the end. I'm going to make a little bit on them. But in the end, this stack of games and toys is going to be profit. See back here, I got some of these Lemax Christmas items. See, some of these villages can be pretty good money. You know, what I really want to find is some of the rare Halloween ones because they actually sell for, well, they sell in the thousands, some of them. It's crazy. Christmas ones, they're a bit more saturated, but you know what? Christmas, again, is coming up. I paid $9.99 for one, $12.99 for one. I'm thinking I'm making like $20, $25 on them in the end. And I also got these little figures at $1.99 a piece. I'll probably just lot together, make, you know, $10, $15 on those in the end, I think it was. So I'll definitely make some money on this Christmas stuff. Right next to it, you know, the inconsistencies of Goodwill. Good example right here. I've been seeing the appliances at this Goodwill just priced insane. $25, $30, $40 just for mixers that aren't really worth much. Here's one of these Instapot mixers for $9.99 is all. It's in great condition. And I should be able to sell this for $50, $60, I think it was, providing it works. You know what, even if it doesn't work, I can sell this part of it and make some money, probably even sell the base for parts, I don't know. So at $10, it's a great pickup. So I got this Masters of the Universe Battle Cat. When I saw this at Goodwill, I knew what it was because I've been seeing these clearanced at Walmart. Sure enough, that's what this one is, and it is sealed. Sealed on both sides. It just has some box damage here. You can see there's evidence of an old Walmart sticker on there even, but I bought it just because it was $1.99. I don't even think it's really worth reselling, but for $1.99, I kind of just wanted it. I was kind of waiting for them at Walmart at my store to go cheaper so I could just buy a few. I believe brand new, they sell for like 18 bucks right now. Below it, I got this $7.99 vintage GE. It's got the wood grain on there. It's clean chrome. These are pretty good. I should be able to get anywhere between $40 and $50. This one's very clean. I just have to clean it up a little. It's got a few crumbs in there, but it's also got the little tray and everything. A lot of people like these for their vintage decorated kitchens. And we got the staple Magnavox DVD VCR combo down here. I found this on a newer cart at a Goodwill for $4.99 is all, so that's great. No remote, unfortunately, but I either have a remote or I can get a remote for these pretty easy. And I know the price is down on these a little bit on Amazon. I was selling them for about $145, $150 with the remote and cables. You gotta remember when you look at prices on Amazon also, a lot of people are selling these in acceptable condition. They don't have the remote, and that's why they're being priced like $100. But I'm sure I can sell this for like $130 minimum and make some money that way if it works. I picked up another one of these Black & Decker jar makers. Again, the price moves up and down quite a bit on Amazon, just depending on how many's in stock. You get anywhere between $40 and $90 on these. I think the last one I sold was for about 80 bucks. So this one's nice, clean, good condition. I expect it to work. So I got this Notre Dame jacket. It's more of like a pullover. but it's because it was chalk line. I was flipping through the clothing and I saw the tag, and of course the first thing I did was look at the back real quick, because they make the all over print, cool graphic, like Fanimation style jackets, which sell in the hundreds. Unfortunately, this is just a basic one. You know, I could probably sell it for $20. Eventually it will sell. It's in really good condition. Got the Magnavox Rewinder. It's about $35, $40 on Amazon. These rewinders sell pretty good. I bought this dirty baby headstand. I think a magic eraser would get those marks off there. Otherwise, it's in pretty good condition. And I guess it just stands on its head. Some vintage doll from the 90s. Sell-through rate definitely isn't good, but I only paid $1.99 for it. So I think I'll just price it about 15, 20 bucks. Plus shipping is probably, it might ship first class. I think it will, under £1. But I decided to give it a try. And I got some pretty decent shoe pickups. Now, all these shoes were only $4.99. And these are kind of rare. I think I could be able to sell these for $75, $80 a pair sold. And there's only 2 others listing. They're in good condition. As you see, they got a little bit of dirt on them. A lot of sock fuzz in there I gotta get out. Oh, the joys of reselling shoes. But yeah, I'll probably price these $75, let them sit. Eventually they're going to sell some sort of special Air Max. I can't remember exactly. And these are $4.99. Again, they just need a quick cleaning on the white part. And I forget what these are selling for. At least $20, maybe $30. Have to check again. I got these Puma shoes. Pumas, they don't have a great resale value. But again, look how clean they are. They hardly look worn. $4.99. Be able to price these $20, $25. I think eventually get a sale. Seems like I saw a pair sell for $45 plus shipping when I was looking at comps. But there it is, everybody. That's my haul for today. Got some awesome stuff I'm going to be flipping. As always, in the comments, let me know what you found this week that you're flipping. I bet some of you have some really incredible finds. It amazes me, some of the comments I see of what people are finding. It's like, am I even finding anything good? I would also appreciate it if you would subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Till next time.